Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick 9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about the Twilight Zone. More specifically about something that you never notice while watching your favorite episodes of the Twilight Zone. So if you're a fan of classic TV shows and movies, commenting, liking, and subscribing are the best way to support my channel, and it's free to do all three. So thanks to all of those who have been doing so, and I love it. I love the support I am receiving of late. It means so much. Now, the episode I am speaking of is A Stop from Willoughby. Now, this is a season 1, episode 30 episode, which aired May 6, 1960. Now, I know a lot of you are big fans of this one. I'm not so much. I don't know. I think the ending is too morbid for me. But in this one, we see a man who has a miserable job and does not even enjoy his family life. Now, this businessman, he starts dreaming while he's riding home from the train every night about this town called Willoughby. Now, this town, Willoughby, is so calm, relaxing. It's like this old-timey town that is almost like heaven to him. But he comes to find out that this town may be real or maybe not. And of course, it has that crazy ending. I want to know your thoughts on that episode down below. But there is a scene right at the beginning of this episode where he's in a type of a boardroom with a lot of his coworkers, his boss, and so forth. And he seems like he's in a skyscraper overlooking all of the town, the city. And so you can see outside the window and see this landscape. What is really interesting is that, well, this landscape wasn't the first time you ever saw this. Because if you tuned in only 3 weeks after A Stop at Willoughby, you would have noticed another episode. Season 1, episode 33, this one's called Mr. Beavis. It aired June 3rd, 1960. Now, this is about a man who loses his job, his car, his apartment, all in the same day. And this guy, who you can call a loser, he's a bit weird, a bit eccentric. He gets a new lease on life when he meets his guardian angel. But there is a price for keeping this life that he enjoys so much. Now, while the guardian angel does follow him in many different scenarios, in many aspects of his life, at one point he does talk to him, and it's interesting where he is at. He's in a skyscraper overlooking the town, the city, and as you can see, they're in the exact same spot as the man before from A Stop at Willoughby was. And you would think, how could this be? Well, story-wise, if this is really the Twilight Zone, then it would make sense that the guardian angel would take him to this location, a location where after you come here, you enter the Twilight Zone. Both men essentially enter the Twilight Zone after this point. And it was a pretty pivotal part of the episode for both of these shows, and so it is really interesting to think about that. If we think out of the realm of the show and pretty much into the television show, well, they just reused this prop, this set. And yeah, I know a lot of you have said this before, Rick, it is so common for them to reuse things in movies and TV shows. Yes, absolutely. I'm very aware of this. I've been doing this 7 years, and I absolutely know that. But my point is, have you ever noticed that they use the same backdrop? Have you noticed that the story is set in the same position? That is the key right there. And those are the things that I point out to you. I think it's fun. I think it's really interesting to just look at these episodes, enjoy it, and then notice these little things that make a show a little more interesting, make it cool, these pieces of trivia they can tell your family and friends. I absolutely love doing this. I love my work on YouTube. I love all of your responses. So let me know if you have seen both of these episodes, Mr. Beavis or A Stop at Willoughby. And if you have, let me know which one is your favorite, which one you like. And I love reading your comments down below. Which one is your favorite? We'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for the support. And don't forget, everyone, no matter what is going on, no matter how difficult things are, always remember to be positive and be hopeful. Thank you to all my supporters, especially my Diamond tier patrons: Christopher K, John O, David D, Sally N, Jerry D, Vito L, Citizen Kane, Jennifer P, and Kevin K. If you want to be on this list, make sure to check out the link in the description. It's all of you patron members who make my channel possible. Thanks!